As you guys probably already saw by the title, Bloodbath 100%. And honestly, this might be one of the bigger, if not the biggest, challenges I've ever gone through. Anyway, let me tell you a story about a French Geometry Dash player who decided to jump from Forest Temple to Bloodbath. It all started back in November, when I was playing Forest Temple as a new hardest after an Iron Circles. See, the Forest Temple grind was really boring for me. Sometimes I didn't even want to play the level, not because of the bad gameplay, but because it just didn't feel like a challenge to me. But what really felt like a challenge to me was getting off Forest Temple just to play Bloodbath. And honestly, it was like much harder, but at least I was having fun. But when people were asking me if I was jumping to Bloodbath, I would simply deny it, saying I was playing it for fun. After all, I was considering that jump impossible. So the days went by, and on December 8, 2025, I would finally complete Forest Temple. And now I would have to choose my next level to beat. But out of all the requests, I got one guy who would suggest something that at the time I would find funny. In my head, I wasn't good enough to play Bloodbath. I would have to play something easier for sure. So I would simply have to move on and play Crazy instead, on which I would get 79% on the first day of me grinding it. And obviously, me getting 79% on Crazy, a hard demon, didn't mean that I had to jump to Bloodbath, a top 700 extreme demon. But remember the guy who suggested I should go for Bloodbath? Well, that guy is Vibex, one of the best controller players and the victor of the famous level Kinos. And believe it or not, the push that he gave me was all I needed for the Bloodbath grind to begin. The Bloodbath grind would officially start on December 15th, 2025. And right away, I would set up some goals so I can beat the level faster. The goals were simple. I would have to get the level in 3 rounds, 34%, 34 to 70, and 70 to 100. And by December 20th, I would finish 2 of my goals, getting 34 to 71 and 70 to 100. Sadly, I would struggle on getting past Missy, and the fact that it was now Christmas meant that I couldn't get much time to play. But on January 5th, something crazy would happen. I would not only get past Missy, but at the same time, I would fluke the entire evasion and get 44%. And now I would set up new goals. I now had to get 40 to 100 so I can get to the level in 2 rounds. Sadly though, for the rest of January, the progress would slow down. I didn't manage to get 42 to 100, but instead I could get 42 to 96 3 times. But right when I was about to give up, I would finally get 42 to 100 on the February 6th, managing to get the level in 2 rounds. But the next day, I would fluke 46 all the way up to 77, which I actually posted before disappearing again for an entire month. And if you ask why I didn't post anything for an entire month, let me show you. Oh my god, guys! And after 33 sessions, 23,172 attempts, and a lot of failures far into the level, ladies and gentlemen, I present you Bloodbath 100%. Bloodbath! What? What? I beat Bloodbath!